Hello everyone. The other day I mentioned my journey through my family planning process. Is it the method? Okay. Through my family planning method, I mentioned that the disadvantages were quite more than the advantage. And people were asking me, how did you cope, Dora? Or how do you cope, Dora? So I want to share with you my secret, what I use in place of that. It has worked for others. It has worked for me. I hope it works for you. Let's go to the secret room and share the secrets of my staying without family planning. Welcome to my secret room. And these are 2 pieces of wonderful kola. Wonderful kola is a natural remedy which you could use to make a birth control recipe. Yes, it is actually helping a lot of mothers. A lot of people have confirmed that it has worked for them, including me. It has worked for me too. So what you just need to do is to start peeling the wonderful kola. Peeling the wonderful kola, you need to be very, very careful because what you're trying to peel off is a very thin layer. So you have to be very, very careful so that you won't lose much of the flesh, because it's the flesh we are using for this recipe. See me peeling? I had to take my time. You know, when it has to do with knife, I'm always very careful because I don't like the sight of or stain of it. So I try to be careful so that I won't have a cut on my hand. Peeling have been completed and it came out very, very beautiful. Take a look at them. Wonderful kola is something that you can get from your local market. Just go to the local market and ask the women about it. They should be able to direct you to where you can get 1 or 2 of it. It's not that expensive, but it's very affordable. Yes. So after the peeling process comes the grating process. You need to grate it into a fine and beautiful particle. The grating process also takes some time, but I bet you won't regret using this as a birth control formula. You need to keep grating it depending on the quantity you got. It came out so fine. So fine. It came out so fine. And you have to be very, very careful. So from my experience of family planning, the method I used was actually this one that is being inserted into your hand. My experience was not a good one. My experience was not good, and I don't know, maybe it depends on my system, because we have different systems, different body system. Mine was not actually good, and I decided to look for an option. We finished grating this, and I had to divide them into 2 parts because I want to prepare for 2 bottles. I want to prepare 2 portions of it. I had to divide them into 2 parts. You see the bottle I'm using? It's not the broken bottle, it's the plastic bottle. So I had to fill it into the plastic bottle. This is a natural remedy that has no effect. Go and browse the usefulness of wonderful kola and you thank me in the comment section. This process is a very simple process that you can do without the help of anyone, and its result is very beautiful. Now you can see I have filled them up into the 2 empty bottles. See the bottles there? That is my honey. You can use any type of honey, but it must be the original honey. Take note, it must be an original honey. Original honey, you put in this recipe. I used 3 tablespoons of honey for each bottle. 3 tablespoons of honey for each bottle. I might not show how, but that was actually the measurement I used. You have to be very careful while putting in the honey, because honey is quite expensive these days, and we would not want to waste the little one we have. So I was being careful while putting the honey into the bottle. I have finished putting it into the first bottle, and this is the second bottle. I'm repeating the same thing that I did to the first bottle. I'm repeating it in the second bottle. As I said, it must not be this particular honey that I use, but make sure your honey is an original honey. Your honey must be an original honey to make it work. Yes, that's 2 recipes for now. 2 ingredients for now. The wonderful color and the honey. The next thing you add to it is your water. It has to be clean water, a clean water. Please, if you're not sure of your source of water, I'll advise you boil the water. Boil the water and allow it to cool off before you add it to this recipe. Because of the size of my container, I added 3 cups of water into this bottle. I added 3 cups of water into this bottle. This bottle is a 50 cl bottle. It's a 50 cl bottle. So I added 2 cups of water to it, and it was filled up. Now our recipe is ready. All you need to do is you take this in the morning on an empty tummy, and in the evening, especially if your husband, if your spouse is available. Thank you for having us, and we are looking up to good feedbacks from you. Engage with us in our comment section. Let's know if you have tried this and if it has worked for you. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. Let me also know where you're watching this from, so that in my next video I could send a greeting to you. Thank you. Bye.